Hey Tech, how's it going? Can you hear me okay? I'm trying out a new program. I am doing pretty good. I'm trying out a new program. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, one, two, three, testing. Thank you, John. I was curious. I'm trying out a new program, seeing if it was going to work or not. So, aren't you supposed to be getting ready to go hunting there, John? Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I'm home alone at the moment, so I thought I'd get on here and talk to anybody that wanted to show up. Thank you, Land Tech. I appreciate that. So, Land. All right, John. Hey, Bama Jim. Yeah, I was just testing out a new program I was trying to use for lives. So, Land Tech, where are you located at? And what's up with you today, Bahama Jim? You out for a hike? Oh, cool. Did you see anything? India. That's what I figured, Land Tech, but I figured I would ask. I've been watching a few of your videos. Your, your videos are very well done. Did you get it on film, Jim? That sounds good, Jim. Yeah, I'd like to see it. That's for sure. You're very welcome, Land Tech. Thank you, Hunt Shack Wilderness. I appreciate that. Oh, it's almost your bedtime, Land Tech. So, Hunt Shack Wilderness, what is your name? Mine was only 30 yards when I shot. I tell you though, Jim, I just enjoy being in that blind, really. Getting that deer was just a bonus, but I was getting a little worried that I wasn't going to get one, especially after letting all those deer walk by the blind when I was bow hunting. Your name is Selva Kumar. Did I say that right? Hey, Paul, I'll try to remember that. Eventually I will. Looks like we got 7 viewers in here right now. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button. So what are you up to today, Paul? Are you out for a stroll in the wilderness? Outdoor Nomad, hello. Thank you very much. I was beginning to wonder if it was going to happen or not. It gets like that sometimes, Jim. Ooh, minus 32 degrees. That's crazy. I don't think I would go out of the house at all. I guess you have to, though, if you want to get firewood, huh? Yeah, Jim, I'm a few years older than you, and it still happens to me, too. Hey, RG, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming by. So, Bahama Jim, what was the biggest deer that you've ever gotten? My biggest deer that I've ever gotten was only a 6 point, but it weighed about 150 pounds. But that year after that, I got a doe, and a very big doe. The doe weighed 160 pounds. So if you're going by weight, the doe that I got was the biggest one that I ever gotten. Yeah, RG, it's cloudy here today too. We got a little bit more snow yesterday, but by the end of the day, it was gone. That's crazy, Paul. Now, I remember years ago when I'd go out splitting wood, I would have icicles in my beard and mustache and all. Thank you, RG. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, that would be a great moment there, Jim. I've seen I've seen three decent bucks on my property now on camera. Two 8 points and one 7 point. I can't wait to see what they look like next year, actually. I'm going to be out for 2 more days hunting. Uh, I'm either going to go the week of the 15th and 16th, or I'm going to wait till that Monday and Tuesday and go the 17th, 18th, and 19th. But I'll hunt 2 more days, and if I see one of those bucks, I will shoot them. But if not, I'll be just happy to see what they look like next year. George Roca, how are you today? Thank you, George. Yeah, I've had that muzzle loader for quite a few years now. I love it. I used to have, before this one, I had a Kodiak Pro Ultra Mag, and that thing was a beautiful gun. Somebody stole it, so I had to get a different one, and that's when I got the one I got now. I tried all over the internet in different states trying to find that gun that got stolen, but I never could find it. Outdoor Nomad, okay, I'll catch you later. Thanks again. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hit that thumbs before you head on out. It does sound exciting, Jim. Uh, Once when I was out bow hunting, I did let an arrow fly at a deer. Uh, I don't know if you saw that video or not. I did hit it, but I couldn't find it for the life of me. I searched for 2 hours the first night. The next day I went back and searched for another 4 hours, and I could not find it. Hello, 60 Nature. How are you doing? Thanks again, RG. Thanks for stopping by. I was just testing out a new program here. That's why I got on. But I'll sit here and talk to anybody that wants to talk. You have a good day, RG. Yeah, and we got a ton of coyotes. I've only seen 3 on camera, but every morning and every evening, man, you can hear them howling like crazy. There's got to be dozens of them. The first night we ever camped on the property, my 2 sons were in a tent, and they said they could hear the coyote outside the tent. So, what part of Pennsylvania are you in, Jim? I used to live in Maryland, Jim. I don't know if you knew that or not. I used to live in central Maryland, about halfway between Baltimore and Annapolis is where I used to live. Okay. Jackie, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't know that area, Jim. I know I've seen the signs for Scranton. I may have been through Scranton before, but I just don't remember. So, Paul, I'm guessing you probably have wolves up there too, right? Hey, what are you up to today, Jackie? Yeah, Jim, I used to live in Anne Arundel County in Maryland, a place called Millersville. I'm guessing on your way south, 'cause there ain't much to the east. You'd run into the ocean. Zero to Homestead. Good morning. How are you? Oh, Wolverine. That's pretty cool. Redefine living. Hello. Paul, speaking of cougars, one time I was in Maryland and I was in a tree stand and saw a mountain lion go by. I was afraid to come out of the tree stand. Everybody thought I was messing with them, thought I was crazy when I told them I saw the mountain lion. But then one day we was in a local restaurant ordering some sandwiches, and the locals in there was talking about a mountain lion that was running around in the area. So then people started believing me then. Hey guys, there's a lot of good people in here. If you're not already checking out their channels, go check them out. Sounds like a good deal there, Jackie. Thank you very much, Redefine Living. Make sure you talk to your boss about getting some better Wi-Fi. Catch you later. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. So, Paul, do you put out any trail cameras? Catch any of them animals on camera? Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Jackie, that's why my truck is going to be in the shop for a week because I got to wait on some parts. Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, me too, Paul. Me too. How about making a video and putting up some pictures of those animals you're catching on cam? Yeah, like right now, I've had my cameras out for a month. I haven't been back to check them yet. I am anxious to go look at them. Can't wait to see what I got. Putting steel on a new barn. You're filming all that, right? All right, Paul. Maybe I missed them. I'll go back and check them out. Yeah, Jackie, we had a winter mix yesterday. I mean, it snowed pretty good for a few hours, but nothing really accumulated. And what did accumulate by the end of the day was gone. Catch you later, Jim. Have a good day. Yes, it does, especially if you're like me, because when I get started doing something, I just want to finish. Go ahead and get it done and finish. And now since I started filming everything, I got to do a little bit, stop, go move the camera, get it in closer, make sure I'm getting it on film, then go back to work, stop, go back, check on the camera. All right, George, Roca, catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we got up in the 40s yesterday, Ohio Hilltop, and today, starting today, the temperature's supposed to start dropping again. Yep, that's another thing I'm dealing with at the property right now too. When I had that road smoothed out last year or this past summer, there's a spring, a natural spring right at the top of the road, and now all the water's going down toward the camping area and puddling up around the camper. So I'm going to try to get the camper out of there the next time I go, bring it back home. Hoping I can get it out of there with all that mud. Yep, good and messy. I'm hoping it actually freezes before I get there. That's right, Jackie. Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm. What is your name again? I know I probably remembered it at one point or knew it at one point, but I can't remember. Hey, Dave, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to. Especially when you meet a lot of these channels, man, it's hard to keep up with everybody, but I'm getting there. My wife was impressed that I could remember people's names when we was doing the live. It does get easier though, especially with the channels that you like to go to every day or whenever they put out a video. Well, Dave, my project this weekend is going to be go grocery shopping. Uh, we still got to get our tree up too. We haven't done that yet. We usually do it the weekend after Thanksgiving, but my son moved that weekend, so we never got it done, and just haven't had a chance to do it yet. So when you was talking about the metal on the barn, Dave, are you doing it? Is that for the roof or the sides or both? Oh, that's not good, Jackie. Oh yeah, that would look good. Yep, I've been watching him. That's what I kind of wanted to do when I build my own hunting blinds on the property. I wanted to use like wood slabs on the side, but I don't have a mill, so that's probably going to be out of the question. Oh, that's not good, Jackie. Alrighty. Yeah, that was something I was wondering about, Dave. Uh, when you do that side, that type of roof, how did you come up with the measurements? I don't know how to explain what I'm asking. Uh, I don't know the right way to explain it or ask. Okay, so you know what I'm asking then. Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause I was just wondering when you do that and then you go up like that and then come across. I was just wondering how you got the angle. Because if you didn't get the right measurements, I guess the top could be pointy or too far apart. Gotcha. So, so Dave, do you have besides your farm, do you have another job that you do? And if so, what is that? Okay. Yep. I do lawn and landscaping. I've been doing it for 27 years. I sold my business in 2015 in Maryland, and then came here. start it all over again. But this time I'm mostly sticking to just grass cutting. Getting older, don't have any employees now, so I'm just sticking to stuff that I can do by myself. The lifting dermatologist, hello, how are you? So, yeah, I've done a couple stumps in the past. So, as a substation electrician, I'm guessing you're probably always on call 24 hours a day, aren't you? Hey, Jackie's back. Well, okay, gotcha. So, Jackie, I guess you lose the hay because it gets moldy, right? So, I mean, as soon as when it first floods, you could probably still feed it to the animals, or no? All right, Paul, take it easy. Yeah, you got to get your chores done before you can. Well, I guess reloading is still a chore, isn't it? That's probably more like a fun chore, and not a necessity either. All right, Paul, you have a great day too. Thanks for stopping by. Years ago, I used to sell firewood. I split it all by hand. Releases some of that stress, huh? So do you picture the logs that you're splitting, Dave? Do you picture them as being people that may have pissed you off during the day? Yeah, Jackie, I do too. That's why I'm hoping you get me that big kettle and send it down here to me. Could you imagine filling that kettle up with soup or stew and cooking in that thing? I've experimented with cherry wood a little, Dave, but not too much. I usually use hickory. I've actually tried apple wood before, but I couldn't really taste the smoke when I used the apple wood. Yeah, around here, Dave, I gotta go to the store and buy it. Dave, do you do any hunting? Oh, Jackie, I hate gum trees. Around here where I live at, it seems like everybody has them in their yards. I hate those things. So I'm guessing you did not have any luck, Dave? Yep. That answered my question. Yeah, Dave, it's my slice of heaven outdoors. Yep. Yep. It was a little on the small side, and if it had been earlier in the season, I probably would have let it walk. But I was starting to get nervous I wasn't going to get anything. I let all those deer walk when I was bow hunting, and then come gun season, there wasn't no deer to be found. Yep, yes it does. So, what, I remember you saying that the other day, Jackie. What is chicken bog? So, Dave, how many acres do you have there? And I don't do my own processing anymore, Dave. I used to years ago, but I just don't do it anymore. I really, since I got this property, I really want to try trapping. I've never done it, never knew anybody that done it, so don't really have anybody to teach me. But I may just go buy one or two traps next year and just give it a try on my own. Oh yeah, I'm sure that will help, Dave. So what kind of trap did you use, Dave? Hey, Geeky Gardens, I will do that. Thanks for the info. And from the little bit of trapping I've seen, it looks like the dog-proof traps are probably the easiest ones to use. So I was thinking like getting two of those. Just seeing if I could catch a couple raccoons, and then if I can get the hang of that, spread out to something else. Yep. I remember when I was like 12 or 13, somewhere around that age, Dave, I used to build these box traps out of wood and a piece of wire mesh on the back, and it would be a square box, and it would have a peg that went down in it with going up to a rope that went over to the door. So when they walked in and hit that peg, the door would drop. I used to make a couple of those when I was young. Used to caught one muskrat one time, but all I did was just release them. I was just doing it for the fun, for the fun of it. would catch squirrels in it all the time. I actually built it to try to catch rabbits, but the rabbits didn't want to go in there for some reason. Yeah, I might have to do that again, Dave. Build one of those and teach my grandson how to do that. Hey, Kay, how's it going? I'm guessing it's Kay. It might be Matt. Hey, Kay, maybe Matt. How you doing today? Pinebrook Homestead. Hello, how are you? All right, Dave, take it easy. Fixing to call who? Me or Dave? Thank you, Kay. I appreciate it. I was just messing with this OBS and I figured I'd do a little test with it, and that's why I'm on here this morning. Yeah, clean it. I'd be real excited to clean out the barn too. The Joe Profit Channel. Hello, good morning. Yeah, Kay, it's a lot. I found they. Are you using the OBS or the Streamlabs OBS? The Streamlabs OBS seems to be a little simpler. I've had the OBS installed for since I first started YouTubing, but I never did use it. Ah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know it would not work with a Mac. Full of junk that broke down or is worn out. Someone is going to clean all that out for an alternator off my. Whoa, sounds like a good deal. Pinebrook Homestead. Yeah, because the past 2 or 3 days I was trying to figure out OBS and it was just too complicated. I downloaded the Streamlabs OBS this morning and well, I'm up already. Haven't figured out all the gadgets that go with it yet, but give me a few more days, I'll figure it out. All right, Jackie, I'll catch you later. Have a good day. And Kay, you really came a long way on them lives. You're doing a very good job. Hey, Steve, welcome. Glad you made it. Steve, the last couple videos you did on what will eat it, that's kind of funny when you stuck the pie out there. Can't wait to see what you stick out there next. Thank you, Steve. I was beginning to wonder. Yeah, I let all those deer walk by me when I was bow hunting, and then gun season came around and all the deer were gone. I did a couple hunting videos, Pine Brook. Uh, Basically, a lot of them was me not seeing anything, just video in nature. I finally did manage to get a deer. Uh, that was about a month ago, actually, but I just got it posted. That's how far behind I was on my video editing. Uh, for the past month, I've been pretty much sitting home, waiting to get back to the property. I'll be going back in about 2 weeks. Don't It's not quite 2 weeks. I don't know whether I'm going the weekend of the 15th and 16th, or I may wait till that Monday and go the 17th, 18th, and 19th. Yeah, I'd like to got out some more, but this time of year is tough because we got 3 kids that's in school. They also go to church, so they got school plays, school concerts, church plays, church concerts. It just seems like my weekends are pretty busy right now. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate it. Yep, just a lot of family things going on right now, Pine Brook Homestead. Yep. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get out a few more days. Then when I go next time, I'll bring my camper back home. So any trips I go to the property after that will just be day trips. And since the property is about 3.5 hours away, I'm still going to try to get there once a month. Well, Steve, for ideas, I guess you could throw in a couple cooking videos. Go out there and shoot some of those squirrels and make us a squirrel gravy and biscuit recipe video. Yeah, Pine Brook, but I haven't checked my trail cameras in about a month. I'm ready to get back there and check them. so is so is mine, Pine Brook. So what I do is I take the mess and move it to the other part of the kitchen. That way it looks clean where I'm filming. Yeah, like right now, Pine Brook. You see behind me, you see the wall and the curtain. Don't that look clean? I'm not going to turn the camera around though. Hey Steve, you ever watch that guy on YouTube called the Handy Hunter? He had a series going there for a while where he was making converting his cameras to solar powered. I was thinking about trying that, but I wonder if it would just be cheaper just to buy a solar powered camera. By the time you buy the wires, the camera, well, don't need to buy a camera. By the time you buy the wires, the battery, the solar panel, may just be cheaper just to buy a solar powered camera. So what are you working on lately here, Pinebrook Homestead? Google moderator. What was that? Wonder why your message got deleted there, Steve. The Google moderator team. You still here, Steve? I don't even know who the Google moderator team is. Who would have deleted your message? Yeah, I started reading it and then it was gone. Now Pinebrook, that would be the fun part, converting the barn into a functional barn. Cleaning it out, I don't think would be all that fun. See you later, Geeky Gardens. Have a good day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. When we get off here, though, Steve, I'll Google that. Maybe it's a setting that I have. Maybe I'm just starting to learn this program, so maybe there's somewhere in here that has bad words, where if people say it, it blocks their message, but I'll check into it. So, yeah, I like checking at least about once a week, but like I said, it's been a month for me now. So Pinebrook, it's no telling what you might find in there. You might find something of some worth. I wonder if it was because you mentioned another person's channel. I wonder if that's why. I don't know. I have no idea why I did that. So what are your plans for today, Steve? Uh, Okay. Try saying his name again, Steve. See if it blocks your message again. So Pinebrook Homestead. I'm guessing you can, Jackie. I'm not sure. I've never tried it, but I'm thinking you should be able to. Oh, Pinebrook Homestead. I was getting ready to say when I was younger, again, another time when I was like 16, 15, 16, I used to ride my bike around, and there was this old, deserted, I guess it would be community. It was like 6 or 7 houses near the water, and the electric company had bought out the property, so everybody was gone. It was just the houses that were left. And in two of the houses were these old cars, like from the 1930s and 40s. To this day, I wish I'd have went in there and yanked them cars out of there. I mean, nobody lived there. The, the barns that they were in were falling down on the cars. But to this day, I wish I'd have went there and pulled them cars out of there and took them home. But I didn't do it. Hi, serving from home. How are you today? Getting started on homesteading. Good to see you. How are you? Yep, that was the name, Steve. Yeah, I'd like to know why that was. Yeah, you got to get you a ground blind, Steve. Yeah, but I can't believe they just left them cars in there like that. And I remember one of the ones, well, like I said, I was 15, 16 at the time. One of the cars looked in pretty good shape. I still think about them cars to this day, though. I'm like, man, I wish I'd have took them cars. Getting started on homesteading? No, not yet. I live about 3.5 hours from my property, so I took it to a processor down there, and they knew I wouldn't be back till the middle of December, so they're holding it for me. Yeah, it's funny what when we were younger, what we thought was worthless is now worth money today. Serving from my home, I am in Missouri, but I used to live in Maryland. All right, Steve, have a good day. Good luck tomorrow. Yep. I've been keeping an eye on Craigslist, Gerald, an old tractor. Not nothing too big, just something I can use on some food plots eventually. Yeah, they actually look pretty reasonable. I'm seeing them for like 3,500 to $5,000. It doesn't seem like that bad of a price to me. I'm gonna be on here for about 10 more minutes, guys, and I gotta get off here. I gotta run down the store. Try to get a little shopping in the day so I don't have to do so much tomorrow. So when I do pull the plug Jackie and decide to buy one, I might have a lot of questions for you. Yep, I hear you. Yep, I will, Jackie. I sure will. Well, I have a truck, so I got that one done. I have a small utility trailer, which I use for my lawn equipment, so I, for dinner tonight, I have this recipe that I call, oh gosh, ham and broccoli biscuit bake. It's basically a couple cans of, what's it called? Cream of chicken soup. Mix some broth in it and some milk. Heat it up on the stove. Add some cheese in it. Throw your broccoli and ham in there. Then throw that into a, after that warms through, throw it into a 9 by 13 cooking pan. And then I use a quick version of biscuits. I use like a Bisquick or Jiffy. I mix that up and just pour it over the top and bake it in the oven. So that's what I'm having tonight. I don't think I agree with that, Pinebrook. Basically all I did so far was put in a food plot and clear the road. I want to do so much more, but just don't have the equipment right now. But I do know my first project of next spring is going to have to be to fix that spring that's on the road because it's just washing out the road and my camp area. What about you getting started on homesteading? What's your plans for cooking tonight? Yeah, it's pretty good. We all love it. I do got a recipe I probably will share with you guys. It's sausage and spinach pasta. Man, that stuff is so good. Yeah, when I make that sausage and spinach pasta, I never make enough. Everybody's wanting seconds and thirds. Ooh, that sounds good. I love Chinese food. I'm not too good at making it though. Whenever I make it, it just doesn't come out as good as like going to the Chinese restaurant or the Chinese buffet. speaking of Chinese buffets, I I grew up in Maryland, so when you go to a Chinese buffet, you think, well, I always think it's Chinese, and then they have like an American section. So that's the way it always was. They got mostly Chinese food, but then they have like mashed potatoes, pizza, and stuff in the American section. I went to San Antonio about 4 years ago. So I walk into a Chinese buffet, and there's this Chinese and Mexican. That kind of threw me for a loop. Oh, that sounds like a good channel to watch. I actually follow a few of the Indian cooking channels because I like Indian food too. But man, the way they Indian food just requires so many ingredients and spices, some of which are actually kind of hard to find. All right, guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I also found out years ago I started smoking my own foods like sausage and stuff. I don't know if I like it that hot, and I wanted to make pepperoni. I wanted to smoke my own pepperoni and make it out of venison. There was some stuff there I had to order online, and I didn't like the way it came out, so I didn't try it again. All right, Pine Brook, you have a good day. I think I'm going to get off here too, guys. I got some errands I got to run. All right, guys, y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all again later.